Welcome back to another video, bros. This is Aaron, and today I want to talk about the Airpods 3. What we know thus far and what to expect from them when they arrive. Recently, someone dug deep within Apple's iOS 13.2 update and found this icon. This image here seems to confirm some rumors that were already circulating since last year, including this picture over here, which claims to be a leaked image of the Airpods 3. So now we have direct confirmation from Apple that the Airpods 3, if it will be called the Airpods 3 at all, is gonna feature a slightly different design from the current crop of AirPods. It's gonna feature a larger conch housing, and it's also gonna be noise isolating. And it could be that rumors that the Airpods 3 will feature effective noise cancellation technology may be true after all, because in order for effective active noise cancellation to take place, first you need to ensure that your ears are properly isolated from ambient noise, whether it be from noise isolating ear tips or around the ear cushions. Huawei FreeBuds, I'm looking at you. And the extra large housing seems to indicate that it is designed to hold more electronics inside, which makes it all the more likely that the Airpods 3 will feature active noise cancellation. Now, based on what we have seen thus far from the leaked images and what we already know about the Airpods 2, it is now possible for us to anticipate what we can expect to see from the Airpods 3 when it arrives. Things like battery life, its features, its possible price point, and whether it will be released this year in 2019. First, let's talk about battery life. I feel that Apple will try to make the Airpods 3's battery life as good as the Airpods 2. The reason I'm saying that Apple will try to make it as good is because active noise cancellation will definitely take a toll on battery life. This is why manufacturers tend to list two different battery lives for their noise cancelling headphones: battery life with noise cancelling and battery life without noise cancelling. So I suspect that the Airpods 3 will feature a bigger battery within the earbuds and inside the charging case. And also, it may feature an improved power management system so that the earbuds can squeeze as much playtime from the battery as possible. And this could also mean a new processor for these earbuds, possibly an improved version of Apple's H1 chip found in the Airpods 2 and the Powerbeats Pro. Now let's talk about some of the Airpods 3's possible features. I suspect that the Airpods 3's will feature ambient sound pass-through, with the earbuds being noise isolating and most possibly noise cancelling as well. It'd be kind of weird if Apple didn't put in ambient sound pass-through, because they have already demonstrated through the Airpods and the Airpods 2 that they don't believe in completely shutting the user from the outside world. That's why the Airpods and the Airpods 2 are both open earbuds. They don't have any sort of noise isolation. I also believe that the Airpods 3 will have the same high quality, low latency audio performance that the current gen AirPods and the Powerbeats Pro offers. I did mention earlier that it's quite likely that we will see a variation or an improved version, if you will, of the H1 Bluetooth chip found in the Airpods 2 and the Powerbeats Pro. But this also means that I don't foresee the Airpods 3 having aptX codec support, only AAC and SBC codec support. This means that if you use an Android phone and you intend to buy the Airpods 3 for your daily needs, watching videos, listening to music, it's quite likely that you will not get the same high quality audio, low latency performance that iOS users get with their AirPods. Very sad, I know, it's very sad, but there are alternatives in the market which I talk about a lot on this channel. So check out my other videos if you want to know more. Now, some rumors suggest that the AirPods 3 will also be water resistant, but I beg to differ. I don't think the AirPods 3 will be water resistant in any way. I don't even think it's gonna be as water resistant as the AirPods 2. You know, CNET the other day, they put in a couple of AirPods in the washer and the AirPods came out and still worked to a certain extent, but I highly doubt that the AirPods 3 will sustain that kind of punishment. Because in order for noise cancellation to work, the microphones in the earbuds have to pick up as much ambient noise as possible. And making a product water resistant often means adding various layers of protection to the product, including the microphones, which are very sensitive components. Hydrophobic membranes are out of the question. It is one of the reasons you don't see noise cancelling sports earbuds with water resistance rating of IPX4 and above. So while it may be possible to use the AirPods 3 for, say, working out at the gym, I don't think you can take it to the shower or work out with it under the heavy rain without it getting damaged by all that water. So water resistance, I don't think so. Now let's talk about price and whether it's gonna be released this year. I don't think that it's gonna be sold for the same $199 price point as the AirPods 2. No way. It's probably gonna be like $249 or something, because that is still within the range of its nearest competitor, the Sony WF-1000XM3 earbuds, and still positioned in a more premium price than the Sonys. So $249 is my guess. It could be more, it could be less, but I've got a very good feeling about this price point. It's not gonna be released this year. I know the rumors are saying that possibly in 2019, but the reason for that is because we are already near the holiday season. So if we take into account how Apple usually launch their products, I don't think even the logistics behind it permits a launch in 2019. Most likely it's gonna be in 2020, and most likely it's gonna be at one of those events. Would it be at WWDC 2020? Not likely, but it could happen. I don't want to rule that out, but I have a very strong feeling that they will announce it at an event, a separate event from WWDC, possibly even during the usual Apple special event, the one in September, when Apple usually launches all the new products. Because I cannot imagine for the life of me that Apple will do a soft launch for such a game-changing product. I mean, it is game-changing because if you come and think of it, the biggest complaint that people had about the AirPods and the AirPods 2 is that it didn't have noise isolation and that it wasn't stable. So you could buy very cheap stability fins from online, Alibaba or Amazon or something, to fit to the AirPods so that they stay in your ears better. But there isn't a way to add noise isolation to them. So when I had the opportunity to try them, I was actually at this gala and there were so many people around that they were all talking at the same time, so it was really noisy. I thought the AirPods 2 sounded great. The problem is that the AirPods 2 only sounded great when I cranked it up to max volume, 100% volume. So number one, they weren't that loud. At 100% volume, they sounded like 70% volume on some other earbuds. Secondly, there wasn't a way to gauge if I was playing my music at a safe hearing level. So even if the AirPods 3 didn't have noise cancellation, it being noise isolating is already a great improvement over the AirPods 2. It also solves the issue of the AirPods 2 not being stable in your ears enough for working out, because noise isolating ear tips typically you need to plug them into your ear canal. So if you think the AirPods are super popular because Apple sold 35 million of them in 2018, with the AirPods 3, you ain't seen nothing yet. So that's all I gotta say about the AirPods 3. Tell me what you think, guys. Do you think the AirPods 3 is gonna be game-changing like I said? Tell me in the comments section below, and I look forward to reading what you bros have to say. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Aaron. You're watching Aaron is Wireless, and as always, if you like this video, please punch that like button with a vengeance. Share this video with a friend. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and remember to ring the bell to join my notification squad because I upload new videos every single week, and this is the only way YouTube will notify you. And also, please check in your YouTube settings if notifications is switched on, because if YouTube notifications is not switched on, YouTube will not notify you even if you ring the bell. So be sure to do all that, and I'll see you again in the next. Oh, by the way, are you a humble person? Because if you're a humble person like me, this shirt is a great way to show your friends how humble you really are. And whenever you look in the mirror to admire yourself, of course, it will also help to remind you to always be humble. So guys, this is a pretty fun shirt to wear. You can check it out in the link below. It's available in t-shirt, tank top, and hoodie. Your purchase helps keep this channel going, and I appreciate your support, bros.